Huh.
Calling all cars, we got another victim. Cause my love has become an affliction. What did you expect from me? What did you expect from me?
Software Creations was a division of Linton Enterprises, a company specializing in computer games located in Manchester, England. It was usually a program system that was used for id, Capstone, Parallax, and Activision. I've never really heard of Software Creations. It does sound like a redundant name, doesn't it? Software Creations. Oh, that name really stuck in my head when I was doing my ROM run of Real Shitty Batman. I have to say, the name alone got my attention. My first infliction was, where the fuck is the sound? Well, there isn't any. This is a prototype. The prototype doesn't have any sound or sound effects, music, or anything whatsoever. Well, you can move, punch, and, well, that's pretty much all you can do. Wait, what? Alfred? Why am I beating up Alfred? The bigger question is, why does Alfred have a bunch of fat-ass clones? What did Batman do to the good butler that makes him want to kick his frickin' ass? I guess Alfred got so pissed off because of his low-paying job he must have made a bunch of clones of himself just to kick Batman's ass. Huh, he really let himself go. Or themselves go. Not really much else to say about this. There is no difficulty curve. Well, mostly because, well, you're invincible. As soon as your health bar depletes, you keep on going, like nothing ever happened. Guess Batman's more immortal than Superman, or rather more immortal than the frickin' McClouds. What the hell's up with the badly drawn sprites? And what the hell happens when they die? They fall over in a 2-frame animation. Well, it's hard to nitpick this game because it was not released. There's no cartridge of this game or anything whatsoever. It was only released through an ISO on the internet. Yeah, what the hell is happening to the Joker? He's merging into the fat sprites we just saw earlier. Or dare I say the fat Alfreds we saw earlier. Well, clearly he looks different. I mean, look at him. He has yellow mustard colored stuff. He's just scrambled. I don't know what the hell this is about. Actually, I think I know why this is happening. I think mostly because they only have one animation for the Joker. All the punching, the getting hit, falling over, and all that shit is the animation they're using as a substitute. Like they're using the substitute sprites, but they're changing the color slightly. Oh, and by the way, he's a fucking easy boss. Easier than the mobs and enemies I fought earlier. They'd actually mob up on me and beat the shit out of me. The Joker, well, I just get into a certain spot, he freezes in place, and I can just have at him, just punch the shit out of him. Fucking this Joker mixed up, whatever the fuck you are. Level 2 is, well, if you can call it level 2, is just a little fight against a bunch of Alfred clones. And the game just stops and goes back to the beginning. Yeah, I just beat the game. That was fucking hard.
Well, that's all from Real Shitty Batman. It's just an incomplete game. Not much else to say there. Well, while we're at it, let's play some other From Software games.
Okay, first up, Cutthroat Island. Oh come on, where's the fucking sound? Not this shit again. I guess I'll choose a Shaw? Really? We're still gonna have no sound? Oh, come on. Not again. Ugh, Jesus, there is sound. Why the hell was there no audio up until now? Well, actually there is a demo scene that plays music. Other than that, I thought the game had no fucking sound. The plot of the game is as simple as ever. There's 3 pieces to a map of Cutthroat Island, which has loads of riches on it. Of course, your job is to find the 3 pieces of the map to get to the island. However, Dog Brown also seeks the 3 pieces to get to Cutthroat Island and attain its riches. Huh, Dog Brown? Is he related to Charlie Brown? Or Doc Brown? How about that? And of course the gameplay is pretty basic as well. It's pretty much just a beat 'em up with swords and swashbuckling. At least when you reach the boss, it completely changes the control scheme. Suddenly it's kind of like a tournament fighter where you back away, and it pretty much takes away the up and down of what it originally was being until you start fighting this guy. I don't know, I just find it kind of awkward where it just suddenly changes the control scheme from a beat 'em up to a versus style beat 'em up. Huh. Anyway, I stabbed the shit out of him. He drops a 1-up and a key, which automatically opens the gate by just me holding it. Huh. Okay, this is the year 1688. Why did they have automatic opening doors? The kind of automatic doors you'd see in a grocery store. Could they have just made it so I don't know, could just walk up to the door and then it would open? Why have it open? Did I open it with my fucking mind? If I did that shit with my mind, why do I even need the fucking key? Hell, then why the fuck do I even need the treasure? The next stage is kind of a pain in the ass. It's kind of like those kart stages in Donkey Kong, but way harder. Because you have to judge perspective of, obstacles like a tree or rock, and you have to move side to side. At first, I didn't even know what was going on. I didn't even know you could move side to side. I just immediately crashed my cart into a tree. Huh, what a way to go. 3 seconds in, and I crashed my cart into a tree. I thought you were just supposed to slash bad guys as you go by, but, well, I guess I'm a dumbass. I managed to actually get pretty far, mostly because I was being lucky and staying at the bottom of the screen. It's kind of hard to see those rocks coming last second. I don't even think you can jump in the cart. But then, it didn't last long. My luck ran out, I hit a rock, game over. That's pretty much all I can say about that. Alright, next up, Plok. Ugh. The story behind this magnificent quest, Plok, is to get his flag back. Yeah, someone stole Plok's flag, and he's out to get it back. Wow, that could possibly be one of the stupidest things I have ever heard in my life. Well, it can't be the stupidest, but damn, it's up there. Right away you realize it has some sort of overworld screen. Kind of looks like Donkey Kong Country 3, doesn't it? Except far more shittier graphics and more annoying music. Not memorable at all. Anyway, you get dragged to the very first level and the game finally begins. Okay, what does this remind you of? You throw your own arms and feet? Rayman, right? Yeah, kind of reminds you of that, except, again, shittier. Anyway, you just pretty much walk from left to right, killing, whatever the fuck those are. What the fuck are those? I'm gonna think of it. What the fuck are you? A mustard bottle with a ketchup lid? Anyways, you just keep on going, killing the same, vegetable bunnies, whatever the fuck they are, until you finally reach the flag post, which hoists underwear. Hey, this isn't my flag. Oh, no shit. Wonder why he's so desperate to get his flag back. I mean, I highly doubt this is the flag that symbolizes freedom, truth, and justice. I mean, it's probably just some lame-ass flag that has his face giving a thumbs up or some shit. This whole fiasco could be his neighbor that probably has the flag in his yard because it got blown over from a storm one night. And you're gonna venture around the fucking world looking for the thing. What are the chances that the last boss is gonna have his damn flag? Anyways, next. Oh my god, fucking logs! What the fuck? Skeletal fish? What Kinda cheap to start off the level throwing logs at me like fucking goddamn. At this part of the level, I kinda came at a dead end. I was unable to jump up high. Like, there's no way you can reach it with your normal jump. I say normal because there's actually another jump. You jump with A. It does like a spinning Sonic the Hedgehog sort of jump. How the fuck was I supposed to know to be 2 jump buttons? Why is there 2 jump buttons anyway? I guess it's kind of like an attack, but why couldn't it just be the same thing? Like just press up and jump, kind of like in Joe and Mac. Nothing else to say about this. In the end, it just makes you want to play Donkey Kong or something better. It's just bad graphics, the music sounds like baby music or some shit. Everything just looks incomplete, like there should be more detail in the texture. There is no texture, it's just lines filled in with color. The whole thing's just unappealing, and the gameplay is just so basic. You just run around throwing your fists and feet at people. Nothing else. Jump around, throw fists, feet, continue, get the flag, onward, whatever. I mean, it's similar to other games. It's just everything, the whole total summary of it is just a mess. Just a mediocre mess. Alright, next on the list. The opening sounds quite promising. It opens with some rock and roll music that sounds heavy. Heavy and fucking awesome. Hey, LJN. Oh shit. LJN. You may or may not know this game company, but it is responsible for a lot of shitty movie-to-game adaptations. And I mean a lot. It also seems like they have a stranglehold on the comic book games. Of course, most of the shitty games were on the NES, not the Super Nintendo. I think people started to smarten up and move on from the LGN shit. So I'm just trying to roll by what exactly is going on from the cutscene here. Apparently some guy is inside an asylum. He's strapped up. Oh, he breaks free, becomes a red fleshy thing named Carnage, and yeah. Did they not realize how dangerous this guy is? Maybe they should have fucking chained him up or some shit. Anyway, the comic book panels continue, they continue. Let's fucking start the game already, enough of this. Okay, to start with, the animation is fairly decent. The webing attacks, the punching, the kicking, all of it's actually pretty well done. Especially compared to real shitty Batman. Well, at least it's a game that's fully done. You spend most of your time beating up biracial DJs, trenchcoat flashers, and beating up generic henchmen named Steve and Malcolm. Oh no, not Steve, not Mike. Really, what generic names? Can they come up with anything better? I mean, why do they even have to have names up there in the corner anyway? Oh, and cheerleaders. Really? Wait, these cheerleaders know Tai Chi. And guess what? They're the fucking bosses. Yeah, you fight 2 of them at once. Oh my god, Spider-Man has to fight fucking cheerleaders? I don't know, I just kind of find it funny how the first boss you gotta beat up are 2 women. Spider-Man, a superpowered super spider human, beating up 2 women at a time. Actually sounds kind of hot. Anyway, you honorably beat the crap out of 2 women. You know, I really feel like a superhero now. I'm beating up 2 freaking street punk women. Anyway, you move on to the next level. This level kind of yanked me by the chain a little. Like, the strange thing that was going on, I was trying to web to the right, but it wasn't quite working. I always swung way too low. I always swung downward. Here's the trick. What you gotta do every time you swing is hold up on the D-pad and it pulls you up. This whole... Why? So anyways, once you figure that out, it's actually pretty easy. I mean, if you didn't figure that out, good luck trying to get past these buildings. Next level. Already? That was kind of short. Well, to be honest, this seems like it could be one of the best games of the bunch. I mean, Plok was just a sad platformer. Real Shitty Batman was just an incomplete failure. Cutthroat Island was just missing a few things. It's halfway decent, but it feels like it's missing a little touch of action. Maximum Carnage seems to have that, surprisingly. Even though it's a stale LGN game, but hey, it's halfway decent. The comic book panels are amusing. Hey honey, I'm home. Yeah, hilarious. The action is fluent. It's a little difficult to get used to. It takes a lot of training. It may be challenging to get through, but it is one halfway decent game. I have already said that before, but hell, I have to say it again. It's okay. I'll let it pass. And if you excuse me, I'm gonna move on to good games. Games that make me like playing them because, you know, they're fun. Well, that's all the Sunsoft games I can think of. If anyone can think of any others, put them on the comments, and I'll probably get to them in the near future. What else can I end this on? Can't really think of anything. Oh yeah, let's watch Spider-Man beat up a woman again. Fucking classic.